Ba-dum. So this is my very first hot toy I ever purchased. This is the Kerberos Panzer unit soldier guy. Apparently, from what I understand or what I can fathom from this guy, is these are like elite police, elite military people who I guess enforce peace in their own magical type of way with guns and bullets. It's a pretty dark tale. So this guy comes from a pretty dark world where these special military police guys dispense their own brand of justice. These are elite group that have like these special armor, big ass machine guns. This is what I understand from the movie I saw. This movie. It's a pretty dark tale. It's about social issues and all that, basically reflecting the world we live in now. So yeah, this is the very first hot toy I ever got back in 2016, 17, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Let's just say I got this in 2018. I got this guy for a super low price, mint in box, never opened. I asked the seller what he was selling it. I think his store was going under or something, and he just wanted to get rid of his stock, so I got him. And I didn't realize how huge this packaging was when delivery came to my office. So of course everybody wanted to know what I got, and I had to be the moron to show them and explain to them what it was, which I'm doing right now. What is that, 6 years later? So yeah, let's take a look at this monster. Here he is, the Kerberos or Cerberus Soldier in all his glory. Let's see if I could zoom in a bit more. Ooh. I can't really move this figure on a turntable as freely because he is an old figure and his ankle bits are at that point where they're all loosey-goosey. So let's see if I could fix the light. There we go. So you can see, as you can see, he has very thick armor, got some chainmail there. So this guy is really ready for battle. As you can see, I don't like collecting figures that's just one color. That's why I didn't collect the Mandalorian, what do you call those, Death Troopers, because it's just one color and not much to see. But this is the only exception, I guess, because it's my first hot toy. As you can see, these are his ammo packs. They are detachable, but it took me a long time to get them fitted onto this guy, so I'm not going to remove them. But let's tempt fate a bit and see if I could remove this little... Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. But these things you can remove, they're detachable. So he has like a little cradle here on his back where he carries all his ammo bits, his, what do you call them, those medic kits. Yeah, this guy is serious business. He will give you the business. Okay, and also another issue I have with this guy is his neck has that Darth Maul connection where it's a magnet. So if I could... Yeah. But for some reason the magnet is all wonky now. So he doesn't really like to stick into one specific spot. Over time he will lean this way, that head. So yeah. As to expect with old figures, they tend to deteriorate in certain ways. But yeah, there he is. So yeah. So his armor looks very like King Arthur type deal. I don't see how they can deflect bullets, but you know, it's the style of this universe, I guess. As you can see, I guess these are chainmail, like metal shirts they wear underneath, so added protection. They got that really freaky gas mask thing over here, apparatus. Some some overkill pauldrons or shoulder guards. So yeah. This is when Hot Toys did obscure shit like this. They did concept figures, they did obscure type licenses back in the day. Not now. Now they're just doing all sorts of mainstream shit that, you know, not a whole lot of people go for, I guess, but I kind of miss when Hot Toys did stuff like this. But them's the breaks. They gotta make their money somehow. So let's take a look at his accessories, shall we? Base. Two. Beep. Thumb. Oh. And here's the stuff he comes with, excluding the backpack he has already on him. So let's take a look at his little gunny guns. First off, his little... This looks like a Luger, but I could be wrong. I don't know anything about guns. Since this is a pretty old figure, there will not be any any substantial weathering on the thing, unfortunately. But, you know, with the details there, it does the trick. It's a pretty old figure, so you got some... Unfortunately, I didn't display him properly. I'm kind of guilty on that. So got some dust on him. It does come with a clippy clips that clips into... Let's see, this way. There we go. That's the Luger Handgun, and he has a slot here that slots into this what do you call it? Stabilizer butt thing. Let's see. It's like a shoulder butt. If I could focus, there we go. Yeah. So it slits into here. Has a little compartment. Don't know why though. So if you want, you could slip. Is that right? It can't be right. Like that? Nope, that's wrong. Is it reversible? Oh dear. Yeah, it's reversible. Okay, so let's try again. So yeah, so it looks like that. So he has a little maybe rifle gun thing. Oh my god. Why is focusing so hard on this thing? So yeah, there it is. So that's one. And he has this big fuck you machine gun thing from what I suspect if it's from like World War II, like one of those gun emplacement things. Yeah. So there it is. This looks like one of those stormtrooper type weapons, those long rifles they have. So this one has a kickstand. It rotates a bit. Yeah, it rotates. I guess in the movie, what I understand is they hold this and fire. So it's like a little... They hold it like that. And they spray their victims. That's interesting. It comes off. Does it come off? Did I break it? No, it clips on. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And it does peg into there, and it secures. And then if you could see, you got some targeting sights. But I don't know how effective that is. It's a bit dusty, unfortunately. Sorry. Let's see if I can clean it up a bit. Ta-dum. yeah, and then you have this, it reloads, I guess. And then you got this chain of bullets. Are these full metal jackets? I don't think so. Aren't those bigger? Yeah, got the handle. Yeah, so yeah, that's a big fuck you machine gun. This is supposed to clip onto his armor, on his chest, but I don't really like how that looks, so I chose not to do that. Let's see. And then this is like his little radio antenna thing. I'm pretty sure this cannot be shown on camera. Okay, there we go. So I suspect I stick this on his back. I didn't stick this on him before because he didn't fit on the shelf, so maybe now I could do that. So it's like a radio antenna thing. It's basically a wire that's been spun, which is fine. Then you got his hands. This is probably a grip, like a holding your gun hand. See, there's not a lot of detail, unfortunately, like paint-wise, because this is the early days of Hot Toys where they didn't do a lot of weathering. You know how those early day Hot Toys look very plasticky and all that. So yeah, this is I guess another holding hand for the gun. And then same thing as this one, it's just for his right hand holding. Yeah. And then you got another, I guess, relaxed hand, or you know, turn your head and cough and kind of hand, like Copperfield. Whatever. And then we have his very, very large base. And if you're wondering, yes, this is the same base as the Alita one. If this wall can be a little hint, that's the Alita one. Alita. And this is the Kerberos. So I don't know if this is the first time Hot Toys made this. If this is the first cast and they just reused it again and again for different Hot Toys. I like to think they're the first, because I'm just like that. So you got some debris. Got some debris here and there, some fallen bricks. Some helmet of his fallen brother, I guess, that's sitting there. As you can see, they look like a dog. Hence the name, Cerberus, you know? Because Cerberus is the guardian of hell in Greek mythology. And that's the name. I don't know if this is the name of the unit, the name of the movie, or what. And this is a peg, but it's supposed to sit like this. Let's see if I get it on camera. Yeah. It's supposed to sit like this, but I don't like that because you're not seeing the face. So I kind of unpegged it and I did that because you can see the face. There's more detail here. I don't know why they flipped it. So there's a lot of World War II-esque stylings in this type of figure, this genre. Very, as you can see, the helmet looks like a German helmet. You got German looking weaponry here. So it's very World War II aesthetics, which I don't mind. It's kind of, it bled into the modern world. So yeah, that's what he comes with. Not a whole lot, but putting these things on, I mean, how do you say, these are his accessories, but he did come with a bunch load of straps that I had to manually strap onto him, like his armor. I mean, his straps had to be strapped on and had to be tightened as well because they came loose very easily. So this guy was a pain in the ass to set up with. Along with that, we'll take a look at the head sculpt, I guess. So this is his head sculpt. Not head sculpt, his well, basically his head. So you can see it's like a German helmet. His elastics is gone. This is gone. As you can see, it's no longer tight. So this will probably fall off. So let's see. See, I had to strap everything on. This is a very strappy dude. Yo, so this is his helmet. That's his gas mask apparatus type thing. And then that's his face. He has a face. He has a beautiful face. He has a very worried face though. He's like, I don't want to be here, guys. Do you guys want to be here? Are we the baddies? So yeah, that's his face. I don't know why they went with a white guy, because the movie is mostly in Japan, so I don't know why they put like a blue-white guy. This guy kind of looks familiar though. I don't know who they modeled this after. This is just some strange generic looking face. Unless I missed a movie or some sort of manga or some sort of anime that had a white dude in the unit. But it was a mostly Japanese located movie. Yeah. It dealt with Japanese stuff, Japanese, you know, honor and all that, and how they live and all that. So yeah, I don't know why there's a white face guy here, but you know, there it is. I don't like to show this face. That's why I have the helmet on him. So let's do it here. And he comes with one more, this thing. Freaky, I know, but this is supposed to light up. And it's supposed to light up through the gas mask thing. Yeah, this is the light up feature one, but yeah, I think as you can see, there's a battery over there, there's a switch there. Oh, wait, is it on? I didn't think I put batteries in here. No, it's not. Okay. If there were batteries in here, they probably melted already, because this is a pretty old figure. I didn't keep them in a very good area. So yeah, these are the two head dealies, head sculpt things you get. Well, that's it. That's all I have to say about my very first hot toy. This weird, very niche concept of a figure. I have to say, this guy is not the easiest to pose. I have to have him leaning on this brick piece, so he's technically sitting on it. So it's like a tripod effect there. I think it does the trick. I mean, if this guy was made, like if there was like a reissue of this guy, I'm pretty sure he would be weathered to shit, and he'll look more metallic than he looks right now, because in the promo pics, he looks more metallic, more tarnished, more coppery. But when I got him, he was just matte black, unfortunately. But you know what? I got him at a decent price, so there's no point of complaining. As you can see, there he is. I mean, for me, that portrait looks weird because I don't know who it is. It looks like some generic face sculpt they just decided to put there, just because they need a face sculpt. So I'm just gonna cover this guy up in a mask, the Cerberus mask. Yep. It's very unique, very, very, I don't want to say rare, but you don't see a lot of these guys out in the open in especially my local markets. You have to especially order them from Hong Kong or from China or something. Yeah. Let's take a closer look at this boy. Oh, there's his portrait. He looks very confused. He looks very worried. Not the type of expression you want to have when you're part of this particular unit. You can see that's the emblem of this team, this elite team. And then that's the clip you clip the gun on, but I chose to put the mask on there. I mean, in this light, you can see some little patina attempts to make it look metallic, but it wasn't there back in the day. It still looked plastic, unfortunately. It's just a head sculpt, man. It looks super weird. And there's a store you could store the, what do you call it? The butt. I don't know what this is called. The stock of the handgun here. Then you can see his ammo box, his communication type dealy thing. Like all this, you see all these straps. I had to strap all that in and tighten it. Every time I move them, every time I had to repose them, I had to tighten all these straps yet again. You see, like I moved him and this strap just came loose. So it's supposed to sit here, his bag, but it's starting to sag a bit. So, not bad for my very first hot toy. It just happened to be some obscure movie from an obscure anime. I don't know if this was an anime first, or the movie first, or the manga first, but who knows? Let's stick the mask on him. And here he is with this helmet on. Super nice, super intimidating. Yeah. They kind of look like teeth. His snout. Oh shit, yeah, it is supposed to look like teeth. Oh wow, I didn't notice that. After 6 years, I'm noticing new things about this guy, which is nice. So the material is mostly like your generic cloth, so you don't have to worry about aging, things peeling, things being torn, things disintegrating. I mean, this is a pretty solid figure. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a close up of that. Yeah. I don't know how this will fit in your collection. I guess if you have like a World War II type theme, maybe. Yeah, that's about it. This is Kerberos Panzer. What do you call it? Jager. I mean, I didn't continue collecting hot toys after this. I mean, it took a couple of years before I bought another one. The second hot toy I got was Jack Sparrow. Jesus, he's sitting over there. I only went all ham on hot toys after I bought the Mark 47 or something. The Far From Home one. After that, my life went downhill with hot toys. So one last close-up zoom on this guy before I end the video, because I need to find a place for him. Because I moved him around so many times, he's lost his original spot. Well, there you go. Let's find a place for him. So this is where he'll sit, at the very top shelf, next to his Medicom brother and his Kyoto little brother. Yeah. So for my very first hot toy, not bad, right? I mean, it was expensive at the time, but the prices of hot toys now is kind of like pennies. So yeah, that's my review of my first hot toy, the Kerberos Panzer Jager. Go get him!